What is going on, guys? Odd Legend here, back with another video, and today I am going to be jumping right into this. Oh, I found a rift battle, nice. I'll be recording that in a minute, but today I'm going to be jumping right into explaining how to beat the Fukua daily event. I'm going to go ahead and upload this the morning of the event. As you see, there's just 20 hours left, so you guys can view this and hopefully get some good use out of it. I am actually going to be going through and explaining my best strategies to deal with each of the modifiers. I know, depending on which difficulty you're attempting, the modifiers will be different, but I believe if you go to the highest difficulty, it'll include all modifiers present in earlier difficulties. So I'm just going to break them down from right here. So as you can see, this is the map. I believe it's shaped like her smile, her kind of character emblem smile, which is nice. A nice little touch there by Skullgirls. And if you look right here, you are going to see the main modifiers you're going to be dealing with. Now, there are others, like there'll be little additional ones, like here you have Mana Sap, and here you have Adrenaline Shot, and up here you have Grappler as the bottom modifiers. But these first three modifiers stay the same throughout all the nodes on here, and these are the main ones you're going to have to worry about. Now, if we go to break them down, they are going to be, you are going to have Burden of Power on you, and the opponent is going to have Mirror Mirror, Toxic Relationship, and Cast of Shadows. And then this bottom slot, which is today's special on this node, this one will switch around depending on which node you're on, from what I can tell. But it's mainly going to be these four on screen right now that you're dealing with. Now, I'm going to quickly go over just talking about how to deal with each of them, and then I'm going to get into an actual showcase of how to deal with them. So first off, Burden of Power. You are going to suffer fatigue for 5 seconds when landing a hit while a blockbuster is fully charged. Now, this is going to be very annoying to deal with because you're going to be stunned. You're going to have your cooldowns slowed even further, and then when that expires, you're going to be stunned sometimes, and that's really, you can't afford that. If you're trying to complete this, if you have any trouble completing this map power-wise, you cannot afford to be stunned. So the ways you're going to deal with this, there are two ways basically. That I think there are two ways. So you're either going to become immune to the fatigue, or you're going to just avoid it altogether. So if you have an immunity buff, or if you have a fighter that resists debuffs like Private Dick Big Band, he is very good here to deal with Burden of Power. Or also like a taunt, or a character that just gains immunity through ability. Surgeon General can support you really well with immunity, and this is going to be really great to counter the fatigue. Additionally, you can make a point of immediately throwing away all of your blockbusters as soon as they're charged. Maybe bring a set that doesn't actually utilize a lot of blockbusters, like a Harlequin Cerebella, where you spam a lot of Mary Gorilla and Battle Butt, which are special moves, not blockbusters, so you can avoid using the blockbusters in the first place. That's another way to do it. As to deal with Mirror Mirror, once per match, when falling below 50% health, the opponent, the person you're fighting, will match your health percentage and highest blockbuster meter value. Now, there's not a lot of ways to directly counter this. This is going to be really frustrating to deal with no matter what. You can maybe kind of cheese it, like if you want to bring a Valentine with Trauma Center that'll protect you from dying, and maybe like let yourself get hit so your health is really low. Then when they'll fall below 50% health, they'll match your health even lower, and you can finish them off very easily. You can cheese it that way, but most of the time, unless you're going to do something like that, you just want to start over and burst them down again in damage. As for the matching your blockbusters, just go ahead and try to throw away your blockbusters right before you knock them down below 50, so they won't gain up to where you have in blockbuster meter. If you do this very well, you can actually use this modifier to hurt them more than help them. Like if you lower your health, strategically lower your health and blockbuster meter to set them back when you knock them below 50% health. I'll show that in a few minutes as well. Next is Toxic Relationship. And while below 50% health, they gain 1 stack of miasma every second. All stacks are removed if hit while dashing. This is going to be the hardest modifier on here to deal with, for sure, in my opinion. Miasma, very, very strong buff. Every second you're near your opponent, you'll drain 1% of their health and blockbuster meter. Thankfully, there are ways to counteract this. The best way, in my opinion, is going to be learn to intercept. because miasma will not affect you until they're right on top of you, unless they're near you. So back off, and as they dash in, learn to intercept them with a hit, which I'll show in a few seconds here. And if intercepting is very difficult for you, you can make it easier. Intercepting with big hitboxes on blockbusters that have a lot of armor on them, or priority on them. Those are going to be easiest. Also, special moves are often have some priority, as opposed to just light regular attacks. But if you're good and you can time it well, then go ahead and go with light regular attacks to intercept. Because if you intercept them while dashing, you will actually remove their miasma. Additionally, you want to bring removal moves, just buff removals like Parasol's Canopy Bounce, Eliza's Chaos Banish, Squiggly's Silver Cord, or Squiggly's Dragon Bite as well. All the buff removal moves are very good. And finally, if you can't deal with this, you can also bring someone who curses the opponent, such as Perfect Dark, or just any fighter that applies curse in general, if you can't deal with this any other way. That's going to be how to deal with Toxic Relationship. And now the final debuff here is going to be Cast of Shadows, and that is cycle between permanent haste and immunity every 10 seconds. While benefiting from haste, all projectiles are unblockable. While benefiting from immunity, evade all projectiles. This one is going to be frustrating as well. Not as frustrating as Toxic Relationship, but it's also going to be frustrating. Obviously, you're going to want to... you're going to be safest while they have immunity, because... you're going to be safest while they have immunity, because their projectiles are not unblockable. They're just going to evade yours. So just be careful not to projectile them while they have immunity, and you'll be fine. Besides that, just wait till it goes away if you want to debuff them. As for them switching to haste is going to be very frustrating because their projectiles will become unblockable, and Fukua notoriously has I don't know if her clones actually count as projectiles. I think they do. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 moves that are projectiles, maybe 6. So obviously going to be very difficult to deal with here. But if you're just careful and you maybe time your combo so that you're comboing them while they have the unblockable projectiles, you'll be safer that way. Also, maybe you can bring a fighter that has a lot of health or gains armor or something of that nature to help you armor through it, maybe some healing, to try to counteract that. So I am going to get into these matches here and demonstrate what I mean. I have not tried this yet, so we're just going to wing it and see how it goes. First, I am going to showcase these strategies for just dealing with these modifiers. Let me see. Eliza would be a good one to showcase. Maybe I should bring a slightly weaker Eliza so I won't kill them so quickly. That would be a good showcase. Yeah, that would be better for showcasing it. Eliza would be good, and who else can I bring to showcase this well? Let me see. Maybe a Necrobreaker Squiggly. I think this will be a good choice here. Okay, we're going to go with this, and we're just going to jump into this and showcase what I mean. First, about cheesing them. I'm actually going to let her hit me here. I don't know how quickly she'll kill me. But I'm going to just explain my strategy. Hopefully... you know what? Maybe she's not going to kill me that quickly. Come on, kill me a bit quicker, please. Okay, good. She's getting some damage on me. But my strategy here is basically just going to lower my own health. And then when I knock them below 50%, I don't know, she's being really bad at hurting me here, which sucks, but when I knock them below 50% health, she will theoretically drop with me, which means, and I picked Necrobreaker because she can't surprise kill me here. Oh no, don't do this to me, come on. Don't force me out, no. Now my Necrobreaker's gonna heal. I want her to be lower, and dang it. But yeah, so theoretically I'm letting her hit me here, and then that will allow me to lower her health when she tags out. Here I'm gonna get it, or when she tags out, when she drops below 50, I'm gonna lower her health. Okay, this should be pretty low enough here. Just let her hit me one more combo, and we can showcase what I mean. This is gonna be obviously the way of dealing with the mirror ability. Good, she's going to hit me here, and that's going to be solid. Now I'm going to finish her off, and she actually did not gain up. If you noticed, I knocked her below 50% health, and she did not gain up to she did not gain up to like 100% because I already took most of my health. Now I'm going to showcase the next thing. This is intercepting. She's going to rush at me. Okay, she needs to backdash for this to work. I think I'm just going to let this one pass. Oh, there we go. See, she regained a lot of health. I'm going to showcase intercepting in the next fight here, and I'm just going to showcase how to remove the miasma buffs that she's going to gain. So let me get her within miasma range. Okay, there. Now she's gaining miasma, and she has 4 stacks of miasma. As soon as she's close to me, 5 stacks now. As soon as she's close to me, that would have drained all my health. But you see the move I used there was Chaos Banish, and that just quickly took it all away from her. A quick removal for all the miasma she had there. That was a little bit sloppy because they were actually a bit weaker than I thought they would be in comparison to my fighters, but we are going to get right back into this. Maybe I can grab... Oh, I do have a weaker Eliza. That's great. I have a weaker Eliza here. I have my inner pieces. Wait, where is she? I can showcase what I mean here.
Let's dance, darling.
So this is going to be my strategy. She does not have that. Okay, good. Here. Now she has Chaos Banish. We'll show my strategy here. Which is basically just going to be removing the... I'm just going to deal with the... I'm not going to have immunity to the fatigue. I'm just going to deal with it by throwing my blockbusters away quickly. But when she has miasma, I'm going to remove it with the... Chaos Banish because that is my strategy with her. Now I'm going to wait for her to... Okay, I am stunned. But once I'm not stunned, I'm going to work on intercepting her. Oh, huh, I've never seen her unblockable before. Okay, now she has the miasma. It's draining my health and everything. And I don't know what to do. Okay, just pull the trigger on the Chaos Banish to remove it. I think it actually didn't remove it because it's not high leveled, but but it should always remove the miasma there. She's actually going to kill me there. Not a great showcase, to be honest, but you get the point. I was kind of turtling the whole match just to get that one situation. I did my best to show it. It's kind of hard because the fighters die kind of easily if I use my high-powered ones and my lower ones aren't trained. But yeah, again, dealing with Cast of Shadows, there's no specific strategy besides maybe bring a tanky fighter in case they're going to hit you with some unblockable projectiles. Toxic Relationship, you are going to want to remove their miasma or intercept them while they dash at you, which I'm just going to go ahead and show that real quick. Basically, just dash back, and as they run at you, just hit them as they're dashing. I should be able to do this pretty easily. It's not a really advanced tech. Okay, she's going to run right in with that. Let me see. Wow, AI breaks grabs so fast. Oh my god. It's really annoying, to be honest. Here, just... There, go away. Go away. Give me a little bit of space. Here, we're going to show you. Just hit her with that. Okay, she actually evaded that. Surprising. Can you just do what I... Oh my gosh. Don't break my grab. Good. Okay, she's going to run at me. I'll intercept. There. Just like that. Hit her while she runs at you. And that's going to count as an interception, and it's going to cancel her out of the dash and remove the miasma as per the rules of the modifier. And then, the fatigue modifier, just gain immunity or just throw away your blockbusters quickly. That being said, that is going to be the guide to this map. Mostly I would recommend carrying with your big fighters with a Fukua in the back for most of these nodes. When you get to these, there's no specific Fukua that I think is going to be the cure-all. You're just going to need to build up a strong one when you get to the treasure nodes, and it might take a while for some people to do that, especially me, because I only have a couple Fukuas as it is, so good luck with that. I will catch you guys around. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yeah, until next time, peace.